Hey guys, UOttawaScotty here. This is one of those days where I'm just doing a couple simple repairs. Sort of debating whether or not to put it up on the internet. Probably be easier just to do this stuff without recording it, but I just figured maybe there's someone out there that might need to know this information. So here we are. This is a part that I've ordered. This is part number 7558 from Yorkville. This is a Yorkville speaker made by Celestion. Well, it's a Celestion speaker. It's upside down, but it's T5898A. It's the model of the Celestion speaker, and the Yorkville part number is, of course, 7558. That's a good beefy speaker, and that is the speaker that goes in a Yorkville PS12P. These are speakers that I've owned for quite some time. I own a lot of different varieties of the Parasource or Paraline series. Can't remember which one it is. Of course, I've got the PS2S sub here, right here, and the PS1S sub. This is a 2x15 sub. That is a 2x12 sub. I've got two sets of PS12Ps, a set of Yorkville PS10Ps, and these are some Electro Voice speakers here. But anyhow, as you can see, I really like this Yorkville stuff. Now in the 90s, Yorkville got into the PA game, and it was awful stuff. You know, they were still trying to figure out their designs and stuff. A lot of that Yorkville stuff that was in the 90s, that was truly awful PA gear. It sounded horrible. Yeah, that stuff sounded really, really bad. Now, this Yorkville's a different company altogether now. They are doing things now that no other company is really doing. And they're designing really, really good speakers. And I'm a big fan of these Yorkville speakers. I've played a lot of weddings. I've done a lot of corporate gigs, bar gigs, you name it. These speakers get used all the time. They sound excellent. The sound quality, especially when you pair it with a Yorkville sub like the PSA 1S. I also have a 1x15 sub that I use downstairs in the basement. That's I forget the PS15S. I think that's the model. That we'll have a look at that one later. But I just, the sound quality is excellent. They do the job every time. I've even done some small festivals with this rig, and the system seriously can kick once you get it pumping. Yeah, these subs are no joke. Like they don't go out much on the gigs I'm doing, but when they do, they really deliver. And they got a massive low end that really haven't heard on any other model sub before. So anyways, this is my first breakdown. Great speaker, been through a lot, and finally had a malfunction the other day, which we'll have a look at. Alright, something that just happened to my camera. My camera just shut off. I can't get too close to these speakers. Camera doesn't like the magnets. It's just sort of pretty interesting. Here's the new speaker. Here's the old speaker. We'll flip them over, and you'll see right away where the problem is. There is quite an obvious problem with this one, in that it is not attached anymore. I'm not quite sure how this happened, but I know that I played a few gigs not knowing that the speaker was like that, and the speaker still worked, and it was only till sometime after where I figured there was a problem. So pretty incredible failure there. And of course this is the new one, which is still attached. Anyways, pretty simple here. I'm going to put, I've already taken the old one out. We're going to take the new one and throw it back in there. And this should be pretty straightforward. And then once we're done with that, we'll fire it up and see how they sound. Alright, it's a pretty interesting design here. Some portholes. This entire speaker is made out of some kind of plastic, and the entire thing is one molded piece. Well, clean this up a little bit. So a pretty interesting design. Like I said, keeps it light and strong. And there's some bracing in here too, as you can see, to keep the speaker rigid. The amplifiers, of course, right there. And there's a lot going on down there. It's not just an amplifier. There's some other things going on down there. I can sort of see the magnet of the tweeter, which is behind here, which all of this stuff is easily accessible. And you know, the best part about these Yorkville speakers is that the parts are readily available. If you need any fasteners for them, or just any of the hardware, drivers, you can even actually buy a replacement amplifier and just pop that in. So really like that product for that. And the parts are cheap too. They're very affordable. The speaker was about 170 bucks Canadian for this replacement part, which I thought was a really good deal, because that's quite a hefty speaker. That's a good driver. I thought it was going to be way more expensive, but it wasn't. I've checked some of the prices for the other parts of these speakers, and they're very reasonably priced. And of course, you just order it through Long McQuaid, Canada, and parts come in. I'll give you another example here. Here's a handle from my Trainer bass amp. The handle broke, so I just ordered a new handle, got the part number, and there you go. So, you know, anything Yorkville is great. It's made in Canada. Long McQuaid is an excellent music store. I know it's the big music retailer, instrument retailer in Canada, but they really have fantastic customer service, and you know, I've never had a negative experience with Long McQuaid. They're just they're professional, always very helpful, and just can't say enough good things about Long McQuaid. Enough talking. Let's get this in the speaker. Alright, that was super simple. Let's get this downstairs, hooked up. We'll see how she sounds.
Make a stop when the temperature's getting hot in this dusty old town. Get off with the girls and serve it soft and take a look around. We got flames, you nothing cute. Leggings lighting up the lamps that news. Make a stop when the temperature's getting hot in this dusty old town.
right, sounds great. So that speaker is now fixed. Sounds wonderful. And yeah, super into it. Super into it. Sounds great. And so that'll be it for this video. Yeah, just a short video. You get to fixing some other stuff here today. Stay tuned to the channel. This amp here, this is a Trainer Mark III from the 70s. Original Marsland speakers in here. Now I've got some other speakers to put in, which is these. Well, I got an Eminence Delta here. This is a 400 watt speaker. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these Eminence speakers in here. These are vintage Eminence that would have come in VT22 Ampeg. This is much better than what's in this amp here. So I'll be in next videos upgrading the speakers. I haven't done a lot with speakers. I've experimented a lot with amps, but I don't think I have really fully appreciated the difference in speakers quite yet. So I'm going to be testing speakers, and we'll make some videos about changing out speakers in that amp, and maybe a couple other amps too, just to see what kind of differences in tone we're getting. PA sounded good. Love it. Love Yorkville stuff. If you're looking to invest in some PA gear, highly recommend that stuff. Amazing, amazing stuff. Some other. We are also going to have a look in a future video on this thing here. Let's just fix this up a bunch. Made a little short on this there yesterday. Oh man, I was playing this still super late last night, and this will wait for another video. That's put some wheels on this cab. That's for another video. But this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm gonna make a. It's missing the grill and the tube protector in the back, so I'm gonna make a nice grill for this. Order some grill cloth, and yeah, stay tuned to the channel. And I guarantee you, I will not be making a video about this thing. That is going straight on Facebook Marketplace, and will leave the premises as soon as possible. God, it really sucks. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. See you next time. Bye for now.